On their first 3 plays of the game in their own end, run, but they don't pick up the first down. Now it'll be interesting to see if they continue running the football their next time out.
Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. So the UCLA Bruins offense has the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
They'll run it from the gun. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Bruin uniforms look pretty, but don't let it fool you. They'll stick their face in the fan and run it tough like a Freeman McNeil used to.
Okay, a good pull. Freeman McNeil, I don't remember him, but I do remember a guy like Maurice Jones-Drew, who's a little bowling ball and just ran physical, or just finding those guys that you can feature in your offense.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. All right, guys, let's talk about Northwestern. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back, a guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
Got his man on the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Northwestern wants to go quickly. They'll pull it on the read. Turning it on! What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Northwestern making quick work on this drive. Off-play action on first down. It's complete to the right. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Working that left side now. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Really nice play call there, because the defense might have been thinking on 3rd and short in the red zone, they're probably going to run the football. Instead, they throw it, catch them off guard, and now they've got 1st and goal.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And he added the extra point. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your...
Oh, he's got some space. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Bruins come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The catch in the middle. It's Stoneburner. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but you got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw, because he put it out in front of his big...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Bruins, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got it in the middle, it's Marshall. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins!
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast. You could tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. So now it's second and long. Gives it on the option. Fighting off the defender. After just shedding tackles. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him in the flat. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. And the Wildcats are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Finds a tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. How about these two running games so far as dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats? They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Second down, they'll go to the air. Rushes on him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the back. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Plucks it out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Tackle is made at the 7-yard line. Fourth down coming up.
The Wildcats will try to move the chains on fourth down. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Northwestern. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And on that RPO, they just can't link up. Timing was a little bit off. The ball came out quickly, just not the most accurate throw, and the defense was in good position.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. To the air, it's Clinton. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Swings it out to his running back. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Northwestern right back to the line.
Opportunity in the red zone.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Pulls and fires complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They just keep firing. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Honestly, 3rd and 1, I think you just run the ball there. You just trust in your own guys' ability to be more physical, win the line of scrimmage, and go get that yard. Now with the sack, they're going to have to punt.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Look out, he's got room. Good Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The give to the back. There he goes. The 20. Touchdown, UCLA. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
He'll return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Wide receiver going in motion. Under fire. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The run from the shotgun. At the 45 on its way. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I am finding more ways to get this guy the football. I feel like he is just a home run waiting to happen. We saw it in his last game when he had over 100 rushing yards. He's almost at the 100-yard mark now.
To the ground. He's got it again. Can't get him to the ground. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got his man quickly. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the Wildcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Wildcats. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes, continue to feed this man the ball.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UCLA will go back to work on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Back to pass, it's Clinton. With the catch, it's Rooks. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Bruins are rolling down the field. They'll give it to the back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short.
At the 42-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the tailback. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next one.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Bruins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Got it behind the line. It's end goal. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Back to pass, it's Clinton. He's got the tight end. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins!
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And he's going to bring it out. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Finds his tight end. And that stiff arm he's got might as well be a sledgehammer. He's got it out to the 16. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Got his man. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. To the air on first down. On target. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Handoff from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. This drive has been sharp. They've moved the chains a couple of times. Now 1st and 10 from the 42. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes.
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Northwestern will have to punt it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin him back deep in their own end. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Power football with the run. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Northwestern about to boot it away to open the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to him. Breaks into the open. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Northwestern. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do it. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. To the air, it's Clinton. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Defense has the lead in the second half. Expect to see a lot of zone coverage. It's going to be tight. It's going to be hard to fit these footballs in, especially when you're throwing in the middle of the field like they were right there as the ball falls incomplete.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They'd hoped to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Yeah, and down by 2 scores, and I guess you get to the point where you got to say, I'm going to go for it. We got to be aggressive. We got to make this happen. They tried to make it happen. The defense comes.
Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wildcats. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And that was a play call the coordinator had in his back pocket. He was hoping his defense would get the stop on 4th down. They did. There was no question. He was telling his quarterback, if we take the field, we're taking a shot. You know who you're throwing it to. What a great job of having a shot play ready to go, and it pays off.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Trailing down by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great, but I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
They'll try the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Quickly to the tight end. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? On 4th down, going to the air. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bruins are on the move. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Across the 35. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all over the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Clinton. Here's a heat. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. That is no good. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Throws to the tight end. Working the big fella to the the corner. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not
turning it on. Fights off the defender. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. play action. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Going downfield for the big play. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Northwestern will send out the punt team.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Got his man out of the backfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Back to throw, it's Clinton. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Clinton. It's complete to the left. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Floating away. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. And the Bruins line it up with a 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Power ahead. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got stuffed on 2nd down, and still they need 1 yard here on 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Man, if I'm quarterback, like right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Paul.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touch.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UCLA.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
That makes the score Northwestern 38, UCLA 28.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's complete on the right side. Northwestern wants to go quickly.
Awesome body control and great job, too, knowing where he is on the field to make sure he got his feet down in bounds. At this point, this guy's been open all over the field, and if I'm the QB, man, I keep throwing him the ball.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the... They'll go to the air. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And that's a first down.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a... fourth quarter finish. So first down will open up the final period. They'll try the left side. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Still running at the 40. That is exactly what you want to do with a football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Northwestern coming to the line with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bring in the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together. But the last 2 plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Leaves it with the back. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. UMass has had almost no answers today, and when they have had them, that other sideline has changed the questions. A puzzling performance in Amherst. They're trailing by 21 to to Toledo. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Clinton. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Touchdown, Northwestern! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And that just might do it, man. Offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Here comes the two-point try.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top. He's got him. Stumbled to the ground.
And I think a lot of people are going to go, why do you run the route short? You know, like you got to run that route into the end zone so when he catches it, he gets credit for the two-point play. But they're stopped short, no points.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Looking to pass. It's Clinton. Throws to the wideout. That pass is intercepted, but he's out of bounds, so it'll go down as an incompletion and a stroke of good luck for the quarterback. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Dings it complete to the right.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Oh, they're after him. Lets it fly. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Gets it past the marker. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He has been surgical. precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Northwestern right back to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're just continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Northwestern will have to punt it away.
Now, 4th down.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. From the gun, running back gets to give. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Clinton. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man on the right. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? What a costly mistake and big call. They could have been right back in this thing, and now they'll have to try it again. Offense getting set for first down. The snap sets up to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, UCLA!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away.
47, UCLA, 42.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their...
There he goes! It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab. He breaks a tackle. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Under fire. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. UCLA will go back to work on offense. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Or whatever.
Breaks into the open. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to throw, it's Clinton. Here's a throw downfield late. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spot, like make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
It'll be 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll throw it. He's got an open man. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give on the inside. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. The Bruins back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Touchdown, Bruins! They move on top here on the 4th.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
Play the analytics here. for 2. They want to throw it. Incomplete on the 2-point try. They tried to push this lead out to a field goal. They'll have to settle for holding a 1-point lead.
48, Northwestern, 47.
The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Dropping back, it's Merritt. Firing to the right, complete. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Makes the catch. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike.
Stop the clock. No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Ready?
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go?
Come on, set.
Looking to fire. He's got it. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The clock is really putting the pressure on this offense. Hustling to the line, desperate to get a few more yards. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On fourth down, trying to find his man. He'll take a shot. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.